Sorry, man. We're not doing any runs today, but you can still go in the gym and get some shots up.
All right.
MP, it's an honor. I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome to the Art of Shooting.
What's up, Chris? I heard you're the best shooting coach around, and I'm trying to work on getting to my spots so my shot is automatic, you know what I mean?
Well, that's exactly what we do, so you came to the right place.
That's what's up. So how do things run around here? Chris, what's up?
Yo, MP, you ready to stop? You see how you maintained your form despite your legs getting tired? That's what it's all about. Now that's great work.
Thanks, Coach.
Oh, it's nice to see you again. Ooh, if you're looking to test yourself,
Austin, what's up, man?
What's up?
You got any wisdom for me?
Wisdom? How much time you got?
All right, so let me just ask this. You've been playing with some all-timers.
LeBron, AD, yeah.
So what would you say is something that you've learned from them?
Yo, that's Twin. What up, MP? Straight?
What's up, man? Scoot, how you doing, bro?
I'm straight. Just thinking about the next challenge.
All right, you got me that game. Let's run it back, though.
Okay, let's get to it.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey, man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts. You know, can't welcome someone into the neighborhood without a gift, right?
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what can I say? You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I didn't think you would do it. You did it, man.
I gotta say the best for last, right?
I hear that. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks again, MP. I really had a great time today.
Thank you. Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I ain't want to play with you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 in the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Reporter Patrick Wells hits the trifecta.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And the Wolfpack with possession. And he makes good on the layup. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And the Wolfpack making a change here. Pass to Hopkins. On the wing, Michael Wan. MP. And Robinson pulls it down.
Some strong defense there against a more than capable finisher.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. Here's MP, defended by Carter. From deep, it's MP. Count it from distance.
What focus from MP at the arc. He doesn't want to waste one of his team's possessions. When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's MP. He's got 5. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Robinson sets the screen. Launches a 3, and Carter is good. 3.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Here's Aderko. Luan. Timmerman defending. Pass over to Robinson. From deep. And the Wolfpack, another 3.
And When you look at the dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the dynasty as soon as he joined. So both teams changing it up here. MP outside. Fires from 18. And the shot no good. A bit short that time. Deshaun Carter from the outside. Off the mark, his first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Dillard. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Wells down low. Long covering. Wells no good. The Dynasty trail. Passes to MP. It's Dillard outside. There's the triple. And another miss by the Dynasty. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
MP inside. Wells on him. MP, no good. And it's stolen by MP. Buries it from down low.
I like it. MP playing a bit scrappy there and close.
Pass to Timmerman. Carter. Wells. Long covering. Deshaun Carter from the outside. They get it back. Back to MP. And that one's out of bounds. The Dynasty will retain possession.
Ooh, and a dangerous pass.
Substitution for the Dynasty.
Here's MP. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And that foul's on Alex Cordova. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
MP just screams NBA talent. From the moment he steps on the floor, the skill he shows, the athleticism, and the way he moves. It's pretty clear he's the real deal.
Outside, it's Johnson. Cordova. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
What a competitive game this has been so far. Both teams landing their best punches.
Pretty fun to watch. Wouldn't be surprised if it stays this way for the rest of the game.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. 17-footer on the way. Hits the front of the rim and in.
And look, this is something that scouts notice on a play like that. MP is willing to attack at all 3 levels of the game, including the mid-range.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now here's MP. He's got 12, and he can't answer back the 3-pointers offline. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
And it's out of bounds. Wolfpack to retain possession. The Wolfpack making a switch here.
Patrick Wells.
Wing shot on the way. Yep, count it.
A known entity, Patrick Wells has been capable of catch and shooting many teams right out of the gym. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's MP. Shoots the 3. Here from 3-point range. MP has been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge game. Wells outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 of 8 shooting night.
Utilizing the pick and roll, Wells retains possession and snags a basket there.
Hopkins outside.
2 minutes remaining.
MP.
2 minutes.
Can't get it to fall. Carter, right side. Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now Wells, 12 points for him. Now it's Carter outside. Wells. Patrick Wells misses another. To the middle. MP. And he ties it to get this game back even.
Heck of a pass there to create that deep look.
Now Wells. Over to the wing. Two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing a whistle with a lot of contact there.
And this is what his teammates love. Wells doesn't fear getting hit.
Here's MP. To the right side. For the lead. Stauffer comes up with the board. And the Wolfpack have possession. They lead by 1. From 7 feet. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Michael Luan. Hopkins with it. He's picked up by Wells. Here's MP. Tries again. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Oops, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals, so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
And that one's good for Hopkins.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells.
3 points.
Good for basket number 7 off of 13 attempts.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Timmerman, Luan covering. Here's James. Got a piece of it. The Dynasty trail. Pass to Luan. Back to MP. Here's Fisher. MP. Launches it. Rebounded by James.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Hopkins outside. And there's the call on Wells. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Dynasty call time here. Up top, Hawkins. Luan. MP outside. The Dynasty with another miss. Passes to Wells. Let's go with the 3. Brett Hawkins grabs the miss. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways MP can use a pick and roll.
The Wolfpack trailing here. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. I wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Knocks it down from distance. And it's been a nice game from Wells, who might be creeping up the scouts list with how he's played tonight. Fisher outside. MP guarded by Wells. And they pick up 2.
Sweet find by Fisher. Doing more than advertised, setting up scoring for others.
Outside Stauffer. Wells outside. Patrick Wells misses another. Brett Hopkins from outside. Rebounded by James. 3 on 3. And Wells gets it to go. And this is what the scouts came to see from Wells tonight. He's getting his shot going. And here it's the Dynasty. 2-point game.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor with some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now a timeout called by Wolfpack. MP really making a difference out here.
Well, you know they're going to talk about how to slow him down. They just have no answer for him.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr., Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Dynasty on D. They lead by 1.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Called by the Dynasty.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout.
On the wing, it's MP. Defended by Carter. MP on the left side. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
The fans are getting their money's worth tonight, guys. What an entertaining ball game we've got here.
For sure. Almost impossible to separate these teams up to this point, and I'll bet it's going to be close all the way.
Fresh, the screen. Cordova with it. Here goes there. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bate. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack. He did the important part at the line there, made this a 2-possession game.
And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
On the wing, Dalton Andrews. Nails it from 3.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Pass to Zadirko. Back to MP. Nice D from Deshaun Carter. The Wolfpack in the lead. Now Cordova. Johnson. The three-pointer is off the mark.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
So both teams making some changes here. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. It looks like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Time call. Substitution for the Dynasty. Michael Luan. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Michael Stauffer on the wing. Zadirko covering. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Trailing by 5. Over James. The Dynasty with another miss. Inside. And Timmerman throws it down.
Oh, I mean, come on. If you give Timmerman this kind of positioning, he will slam it home. The D's just got to be better.
To the left wing. Back to MP. And it falls all around the rim. And it goes in. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Outside Stauffer.
2 minutes.
Pass over to Robinson. And there's another one for the Wolfpack.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
And here's MP on the outside. Rebounded by the Wolfpack.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Zadirko. Back to MP. To the inside. And Zadirko throws it down.
Absolutely incredible guts from Zadirko. What a massive bucket for his team.
Wells outside. From past the arc. Sinks it from distance.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
And here's MP on the outside. That shot doesn't fall. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just work the clock and take care of the ball, and it's a wrap.
Wells outside. Six on the shot clock. Outside for Timmerman. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Put a fork in them. Their comeback hopes are out the window. It's safe to say at this point.
Yeah, this deal, it's done. It's finished. It's over.
Ice in his veins. MP is rock solid in the clutch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wells. Rejected by Eric Fisher. And that'll be the Wolfpack ball as it goes out of bounds. They're able to keep it. Swings it to Stauffer. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. At the line.
He drops the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Everything Stauffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated, and his teammates appreciate it.
And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Timeout called by the Dynasty. What's your take here, guys?
They want to talk about what can be done to flip the script.
Yeah, Drake, they are going to explore every option to fight their way back.
From deep, it's MP. Rebounded by James. The clock goes to 0, and that's going to do it for us.
Here we go.
It'll be the Wolfpack taking the tip. And now Wells. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
MP outside. No good on the 3. And the Wolfpack with possession. It's a 3-point game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Wells outside. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And Drake, you talk about the rival called by the Dynasty.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Time called. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Alex Cordova.
Deshaun Carter from the outside knocks down the triple.
Practice makes perfect for Carter. The Wolfpack guard was all lined up and prepared to fire before he even got the ball.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. Now here's Cordova. Pass to Fresh. Here's the 3. It's Junior with the rebound. The Dynasty with the lead. Luan with it to the paint. And he banks in the layup.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Pass to Carter. He tries for 3. The shot, no good. Outside Cobb. MP up top. From outside the arc. Again, MP missing. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Davidson. It's hauled in by Fresh. Cordova with it, and Cobb picks him up defensively. Now here's Cordova. Not a lot of room. Pass to Fresh. Down low. 5 to shoot. Carter. Another shot. Oh, great D that time from MP.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also make some fresh adjustments.
Carter pulls it in. And the Wolfpack have possession. They trail by 11. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Fresh. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now here's Carter. He's got 5. Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over. So it's both teams making a change here.
Dave Zadirko, Eric Fisher, Brett Hawkins, Eric Dillon.
And Patrick Wells outside.
Substitution
Zadirko grabs the rebound. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
I mean, MP's not one to waste a look like that. Come on.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
To the middle. Gets it to drop, and he's now 5 of 8.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now Wells. Pass over to Robinson. They need this. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
And the Wolfpack with possession. It's an 18-point game.
2 minutes.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass over to Robinson. Over Fisher. Robinson's shot is off. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Zadirko showing a nice touch around the basket.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Patrick Wells on the wing. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. And here it's the Dynasty. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen so far. Dish to Fisher. MP guarded by Wells. Screen by MP. And it's Dillard missing.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
MP with the rock. He's picked up by Wells.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now here's Carter. 5 points in the game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Here's Zadirko. And Robinson pulls it down. Wells outside. Over MP. And he gets that one to go off the front of the rim and in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Dynasty on top, running away with it. And more basketball to come after this short break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Lays it in off the break.
Give big man Stauffer credit. Fantastic job running the floor and getting to the right spot.
To the paint. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Robinson sets the screen. Patrick Wells, and that's good.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Dish to Fisher. MP. The kick out to Luan. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Jason Jr.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
MP, basket number 8 is good, and he's now 8 for 12.
Getting points inside, that's how to make high school coaches feel good.
Pass over to Robinson. And down it goes for 2.
Yeah, you know, he's not always the most selfless player, but Wells knew he had to move the ball there.
Here's MP, guarded by Wells. It's stolen away by James. Lets the 3 fly. Wells, no good. You're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And it's MP missing. And the Wolfpack with possession. Passes to Wells. It's Junior with the rebound. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's Hotkins. The three-pointer off the mark. Wells with it. Pass to Timmerman. That falls, coming off the assist from Patrick Wells.
Yeah, Timmerman has good mechanics for his age, so he's able to let that three-pointer rip.
And the Dynasty call time here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson. Danny Cobb.
With the chance to make a big lead even bigger.
And they should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Pass to Junior. Inside. It's Dillard outside. Screen by MP. 4 on the clock. And it's Dillard missing.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
Here's MP. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. It's going to be on Deshaun Carter.
Oh my goodness, it's so tough to stop MP, especially at this level. He's the most talented player out of Plainview, maybe ever.
And so he makes both at the line that time.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
Now here's Cordova, and here's Zach Timmerman outside. It's Junior with the rebound.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
MP, no good.
A nice, clean look. That's one you gotta take.
Pass to Carter. Cordova. Back to Carter. Davidson pulls it in. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Cordova covering. MP with the bucket. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Kicks it to Johnson. Out to the left wing. And that's good. Alex Cordova for 3. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Dave Zadirko. Eric Fisher. Michael Luan. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's Carter. On the wing, Dalton Andrews. Here's Fresh. And Tommy Fresh finishes it off.
You don't see him quit on plays. This is what I love about him.
The effort is there. The skill, terrific job inside.
And hitting the other team right in the gut, taking the wind out of them. Let's see how they respond.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At 6'3" with a sturdy build, Zadirko's a beef boy, and he can be a lot to handle inside. So it's not too surprising to see him draw some contact.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbing.
Shots good by Andrews.
There's no way. No way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Fisher. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
With his size and physique, getting in Fisher's way on the drive can seem like a very bad idea.
Pass to Andrews. Back to Cordova. Johnson, the screen. And here's Carter from deep. They grab their own miss. Outside Luan. To the paint. Here's MP. And the layup falls. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Now it's Carter outside. Dalton Andrews from long range. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Back to MP. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size out there, maybe.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Left side, James. To the inside. Wells, no good. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Sinks the tray.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Now Wells. Swings it to Stauffer. Now here's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
D was pretty much non-existent. Can't leave a good shooter open like that.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Here's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Outside Stauffer. Wells outside. Shoots from the high post. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't look like it's his night.
Shots good by Hawkins.
And everything's going their way right now. That's how it's been for them all game long.
And this late in the game, there's little chance that they're going to let a lead like this slip away.
And here's Zach Zimmerman outside.
Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category. When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr., Eric Dillard. Substitution for
now
the
it's Carter outside. On the wing, Dalton Andrews. Back to Carter. This one for 3. Davidson pulls it in. MP with the rock. Now Carter defending. It's Dillard outside. To the middle. MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
At the line for the Dynasty, MP for 1.
And that one misses. The kick out to Luan. Pass over to Dillard. Now here's MP. No good from outside. Wells outside. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Down low. MP. And MP throws it down.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways MP can use a pick and roll.
About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Stauffer. Yes! pass, and it's Patrick Wells picking up the assist.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
They've earned the win.
Screen by MP. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. No good. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hughes.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
We're
going to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right. And that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over? Make the league. Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah, think about it.
shaking, MP. MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. They better watch out.
He about to tear the roof off.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Stan, when you were faced with back-to-back games, did they factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do, and then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
Well, so far they've been just about average at home, but I know MP is determined to lock in and put them clearly on the winning side of their home record. He just needs his guys to buy in and take these home games as seriously as he does.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And a deep three from Lillard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manu Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Here's Vassell, following the score by Damian Lillard. MP passes to Vassell. Back to MP. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Despite his youth, MP is showing grown man strength.
Kuzma outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Clippers was phenomenal. He scored 24 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Giannis.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start best thing for him is just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Always challenging me. You know I love it when you... Let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
Pass
if
the
not,
ball, exploit
I think we should be
mismatches,
fine.
kick out. Yeah, we good. We got him.
Yeah.